Hi there. I'm SK Core. I'm the CEO and founder of T-Circle, a company focusing on technology and service for learning and development. And I'm very pleased to have Sashi, Senior Manager, Talent Management of Scomi Group. Sashi, can you introduce yourself and how did you get into Scomi, a public listed company in Malaysia?
I'm Sashi, as you know me. How did I get into Scomi Group? Well, it was via a headhunter. I wasn't actually looking out for a job. I was happy in my previous job. But the time was right, the situation was right. I got a call, and I have always wanted to work for a global company, although this is a local company, but it's present globally. I've always wanted to travel. I was doing my training and development in the previous company, but here was the opportunity to move into talent management role as well as training, and the time was right, so there I was.
I see.
Yeah.
So what do you do specifically for Scomi Group?
My main role here in Scomi is as the talent manager. What we do is we look at the strategies of talent management within the group, not just locally but also in our international operations. We look at talent within our company. As you know, recruiting a talent, it has cost factor in it. People walk in and walk out of the company. If we do not manage the talent, then we find good people leaving the organization, which is a cost for the organization itself. So as part of my role, I groom young graduates who come into the company as fresh graduates in the management training program with a specific program for them, and I take them through 2 years of development, not just work knowledge wise, but also improving their skills, their personal skills, their communication skills, how they move among the top management, etc. And we also do succession planning in this company, where we groom the next in line. So all this goes into strategy as well, putting in place strategies that actually work, and sometimes re-looking into the strategies, and always in line with the business goals at the end of the day.
So Sashi, what got you so interested in learning and development?
I started my career off as someone who was groomed to be a lawyer, but I found my calling in becoming a trainer. So fast forward or rewind back 15 years ago, when I first stepped into a training room, I was still a very young novice who learned from other trainers or by watching them. I found it to be really, really interesting to interact with people, to see how people's behavior change through proper training. And I told myself I can do that as well, so maybe this is my calling. So I went and I improved myself. I earned my master's in business admin in the UK, and I learned to interact with people. I learned to be good with my communication skills, and I found that I can create the change. So I thought myself, okay, why not use this as a profession? And yeah, I developed myself in that environment by learning and really learning and improving myself. I went to so many train the trainer programs, NLP programs, just to be able to communicate with people, because training is all about communicating and impactful communication, where that person walks out at the end of the day will contribute to the organization.
So in your own perspective, how do you see learning and development has changed in Malaysia ever since you joined the industry almost like 15 years ago?
Basically, a long time ago, training was done just for training's sake. There was no proper training needs analysis, etc. Very few companies concentrated on training needs analysis. Companies that I worked for as well would just send people for training because the training looked nice. Yeah, at the end of the day, you get a certificate. But what do people do with the training at the end of the day? Moving on, because of the competition, etc., training companies have now become consultants. They come into companies, they talk to the companies, and they find out whether is training the only solution, because training should be the last step towards addressing whatever issues that you have. If it is people problem, then you address people problem at the recruitment stage. If it is strategy problem, then you relook at your strategies and then potentially training. You see, so training companies now act as consultants, and they come in, do a proper consultation, and they develop trainings for that particular industry instead of just off-the-shelf training. You know, a lot of companies still do that. Certain trainings, it's still the same, but it's moved on from just training to creating an impact. At the end of the day, it's the business growth, the organization's growth, and a growth that will impact an organization's profitability.
Sashi, we've been informed that recently you have just received some awards at this Global HR Excellence Awards in Mumbai.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Can you elaborate a little bit more what this award is all about?
Okay, Global HR Excellence Awards is held in Mumbai every year, and this is the 23rd year they have been doing this. It is started by a group that has base in India itself, but they have global awards that they give out to HR personalities all over the world. So at this awards, we have countries like the US, Canada, Australia, Africa, Middle East. Basically, it's a global award. And what this award does is that it recognizes HR personalities from HR leadership, compensation and benefits, CEO, because CEO plays a very crucial role in HR itself. The award that I received personally was for contribution to global training and development. And we also received 2 awards for the company. One is for our talent management, and the other one was for a dream company to work for in the oil and gas field or a category. It is a global recognition for the company, first of all, because of our presence globally. We are a local company that have come so far to having a global presence, and significantly in India itself, because we are the company that has built India's very first monorail, which is in Mumbai itself. So in recognizing that, our company gets a global platform, where we can say, look, a Malaysian company has come this far. So to be in a room full of HR practitioners who have had years and years experience, to be there to receive the award on behalf of the company was quite significant for me as well. And the surprise category was also earning myself the award for contribution to global training and development.
How will this award impact you personally as well as professionally?
Personally, it has a huge impact, because after 15 years of being in this industry, it is a recognition. It's like the Academy Award for the best actor.
Very good.
It boosts the morale. It actually stamps, puts a stamp on saying, this is an approved trainer on a global scale. Of course, my parents were very proud. My family were very proud, and the people here in the organization were very happy as well. Yeah.
How will this award impact you on the professional side?
Professionally, it is also a recognition for the work that I've done, not only for this company, but also for all the companies before. 15 years been doing this training. For the organization, it actually says that we are really, really serious in developing our people. We are also in this business to realize the potential of our employees, and we take it seriously that training is very important. It's a very integral part of any organization, especially in aligning the people's mindset to the business goals and our strategy.